Hello and welcome. On this video, we are learning about real-time payments. And in this video, I'm going to explain you how's the flow going to be there for the customer credit transfer happy flow, basically. So let's get started. So if you see in this particular slide, this particular entire end-to-end flows, which you can see is what the end cycle or life cycle of a customer credit transfer payment. So if you see here in the left-hand side, a customer initiates a real-time payments using any of the available platform, mostly via this mobile banking application, if it is the retail payment. Just like in UPI in India, right? So there is multiple white label applications or the third-party applications. Just like in India, we have Google Pay, Phone Pay, etc. So in USA, they would have the different applications provided by the different fintechs and companies. Now, customer initiates a transaction either by populating the mobile number or the proxy ID or the UPI ID which you see in India. The similar to that, there will be an ID over there in the mobile application. Either you have to populate it or the mobile number or the respective numbers. There are multiple ways to make the payment. Once they provide the details, and also one of the other way is to provide the details of the account number and the IFSC codes as well. So once they provide these details, and then it goes to the bank where they hold an account with. Let's take an example over here. The CTUS bank who holds the account of the ordering customer. It validates and then it sends out a package or 8 message to the FedNow system. In this case, we have taken an example of the FedNow as a real-time payments. Regardless of whatever the real-time payments you are walking into, the payment flow is going to remain same, whether it be the UK's faster payment, India's UPI, or US FedNow, or UAE NPSS system. All the countries' real-time payments works on the same fundamental idea, and they use the similar messages as well. So nothing is going to be changed. Whatever I'm training it to you in this particular entire real-time payments training sessions, it's going to be same as it is for the different countries which you will be walking into. So the step number 1, payment initiation happens via online banking system. Most probably this pin 001 comes into your bank, and then the package 08 is created by the ordering institution, sends out to the real-time payment system. At a real-time payment system, the step 3 message validation happens. And then step 4, the same package 08 is being sent out to the receiver bank. The receiver bank and indeed checks on that particular message whether the beneficiary customer is there available in their bank or not. And before it credits to the customer, it sends back a package 02 message to this FedNow system saying that it looks good, okay to them, and you can proceed the next step. Then step number 6, the settlement happens to their master account. So the debit of the Citibank's master account would be done. That is in this case the 25,000 US dollar, and the credit to the master account of the Standard Chartered Bank, which is a receiver bank's master account, which is held at the central bank, would be credited. After doing this, then the FedNow system will send out package 02 message, this payment status message to both the bank, that is ordering institution, and the receiver institutions. So to ordering institution, it sends out an acknowledgement that the payment is settled from the ordering master accounts to the beneficiary master account. And it is an advice to the beneficiary bank as well that it has happened. Now, the FedNow system, would receive a CCC status message, that is payment status package 02 message at the FedNow system, and the FedNow system indeed will send out that ACCC status message to the ordering institution, which will help them to understand that the beneficiary customer has been credited with the amount which the ordering customer has initiated. Now, this all the status messages which comes with different status codes. One is ACTC. If you see in this one, that means the technical validation has completed before the credit happens to the beneficiary customer, which happens to be there in step number 8. The other one is ACSC, which the the FedNow system would send out, which means that account posting completed. That means the settlement has happened to the master account. And then finally ACCC, which this particular bank would send out to this. The CBLUs will be sending out to the FedNow system, and then indeed the CDOs will be receiving it. So ACCC means account credit completed to the beneficiary. So this is the entire life cycle of a customer credit transfer flow, a happy flow. There are many business use cases of this real-time payment system, regardless whether it be the FedNow, UPI, or any of the real-time payment system around the world. If you want to learn about this entire real-time payments, business use cases, different flows, scenarios, the messages which is used over here, right? All of it, you can learn it from our payment course, which is about the real-time payments. You can reach out to us by dropping us an email over swiftpaymentguru@gmail.com. And the depth of the syllabus remains huge. Let me quickly walk you through on this real-time payment syllabus, which is being covered as part of payment syllabus. So we would start with this introduction of the real-time payment system, advantage of the real-time payment, examples of the real-time payment around the world, advantage of adopting ISO 2022 in real-time payments, bank's role and account at real-time payments with the central bank role in RTP, ISO 2022 messaging, payment clearing and settlement messages, which includes packs 024, 8, 9, 28, payment initiation messages, pin 01, 2, pin 013, pin 014, cash management 055, 029, and then in the cash management messages, debit and credit advice, request for payment cancellation, payment customer debit credit notification, customer account statement, cancellation request, notification received, and account reporting request. Similarly, real-time payment messaging areas, if you see, we will be copying the system messages, which includes this admin messages, that is 002, 4, 6, 7, 11, and 9 and 8. And then request for the payments, which includes paying 013, 014, cash management 055, and 029. Customer credit transfers, which is 008, 002, and 028, which would be part of it. And then we have package 9, which is liquidity management, and then payment returns, account reporting, information requests. Then we'll learn about the different end-to-end use cases of the real-time payment functionality, that is push and pull payment, real-time credit transfer outward, real-time credit transfer inward, real-time payment return, real-time payment reversal, real-time payment investigation, batch credit transfer outward, batch credit transfer inward, batch payment return, P2P credit transfer, P2P credit transfer, QR code generation, scanning, and credit transfer, request to pay, split payments, strong customer authentication, balance inquiry, account verification, and validations. So these are the course syllabus which will be covered as part of the real-time payment training. This is right now being implemented into many countries. Many of the countries have already implemented, but many of the countries are also in line. By around 2030, many countries would be available, and they have already started working into it. So if you have a good knowledge in one of the real-time payment system, then you are good enough to crack any of the interviews of another real-time payment system, because the working concept or the fundamental basic concept remains the same. So just drop us an email. We have self-paced courses available. And then we have online classes available as well to learn more on it. And if you to get more information on it, just drop us an email to swiftpaymentguru@gmail.com, as I mentioned over here. That's it for the day. I'll see you next time.